leading up to the big festive, there was always the big holiday dinner, right? There's the big holiday dinner that should be the most enjoyable dinner of the year, but it turns out to be a fucking debacle on so many levels. Because you have to sit at that table. Here's the uncomfortable thing. You're sitting at a table, all these relatives you hardly even know, all your cousins on meth that are sitting around you freaking out. You get to sit across from that uncle that molested you in 5th grade. That's always comfortable. Remember Uncle Diddles? He took you into a game closet and he just battered your shit around a little bit. He was like, what's this about? What's this about? What's going on down here? And you remember looking up at the games and the games were almost speaking to you. It was like Risk and Sorry, right? Candyland, oh no. The entire week leading up to the big festivities, it was always tricky with my mom. I'm sure you like this too, where my mom was the sweetest, most angelic woman the entire week leading up to Christmas. But we knew it was coming. My sisters, my brother, and I would be like, Mom, is there anything we can do? Let us help you somehow. She would say, no, there's nothing you can do. No. There's nothing Mama will do everything. My babies are home. You're my baby. And when my babies are home, my babies will sit and do nothing. And we would insist, Mom, please let us help you somehow. We'll make a pie. No, you'll do nothing. You're my babies. I gave birth to you. No. You are my baby. It's like, Mom, is this necessary? Is that how you gave birth to us? Did you just palm us and lay us on some pineapple leaves? What is this? Sweetest, most dear woman every day until on Christmas morning at about 5 a.m. as you were sound asleep, out of that kitchen, all you could hear was pans being smashed. So many pans being rocketed around. You were laying in bed convinced my mother's being raped by a pan monster right now. And you'd finally hear her snap from the kitchen, this is the last fucking year I'm doing this! I hate this family! She came into my room, you're almost an abortion, Dane, I didn't even want you. I couldn't afford the abortion, so I had you. Flipping out. Those conversations at that table, they're supposed to be the most memorable, wonderful conversations about giving thanks to each other and appreciation. We always had the most fucked up conversations at Christmas. I remember a few years back, we actually sat around the Christmas table talking about all the ways that we would kill somebody else at the table. Like listing off the ways. It was because there was that news story and triggered off the conversation. Remember a few years back, the guy in the news, his plan was he was going to murder his wife with a frozen turkey. How about that guy? Yeah, he was going to beat her to death with a frozen turkey. And then his game plan, his idea was, after he beat her, he was going to eat the turkey, eat the evidence. Yeah, that's almost like when you heard years ago you could stab somebody with an icicle, and then once it melts, no fingerprints, no trace. Some of you guys are like, that's a good idea, man. Where the fuck can I get an icicle in Arizona? Shit. If you can't get an icicle, just use a popsicle. Just sharpen that shit up like a shank. Eyeball fucking jab right there. But don't use the orange ones. Those are my favorites. Save those for me, please. Great. 7 people in this country, this is crazy, died 2 years ago because somebody threw a coin out of a tall building window. It becomes like a projectile, goes right through your head. How bad does that suck? Killed by a coin. You go to high school, graduate, go to college, get a degree, family, business, coin, head, dead. That sucks. That's such an instant death, dude, that you don't even know you're dead. You're just walking down the street with your friends, going to the movies. I hear this is a great movie. Why am I in heaven? What just happened? Just going to the movies, now I'm in line in heaven. And the guy behind you in line is like, oh, a coin went through your head. Yep. Penny for your thoughts. I was eaten by the chupacabra. I swear to God. When you swear to God, it's true. Ask him, God. I will tell you right now, we were talking about this at that dinner. One way that I refuse to ever be killed is I never want to be suffocated. Sometimes you see that in the movies where the killer has a plastic bag and they put it over the victim's head and the victim starts flailing around, starts smacking themselves. I want you to listen to me. Everybody, eyes on me. I'm going to save some lives right now tonight. Check this out. If anybody ever tries to suffocate you with a plastic bag, I don't want you to jerk around and flail. I don't want you to start smacking. I want you to just stop, open your mouth, poke, and then rip the bag off your head. Then look at the killer and go, are you fucking serious? Really? Really? You think that's gonna work? No. Why don't you just suffocate me with a wicker basket, dummy? Dude, just drown me in a thimble of water. Never gonna happen, bucko. Those conversations around that table. Eventually, too, what we would end up doing is, because Christmas, all the anxiety that leads up to Christmas, you know how it is. I know that you say every year, like, you know what, I'm not going to go anywhere near the fucking mall at Christmas this year. I'm the same way. I'm going to avoid the mall. They should spell it M-A-U-L at Christmas time, because the place is just it's just a thunderdome, and people just flipping out. I don't want to go anywhere near it, but I make my best intentions list. That's the list of people you know you have to get something for, and if you don't, they're going to hate you less than they already do. So you make your best intentions list. Okay, I gotta go to the mall, I gotta pick up this shit because the only place I can find it is at the MAUL, so I gotta go over it. The first mistake that you make when you have to go to the mall is that you bring somebody with you that wants to be there even less than you do. So already right away on the ride over, they're saying shit like, how long are we gonna be here at the mall? Because I have to be somewhere in 11 minutes, just to let you know. Just finding a parking spot is so much anxiety. The first thing that I will tell you, never go into the parking structure. Do you ever get caught in that? You know that beanstalk? That like a bunch of lemmings, you're following each other. What is the surface of that, by the way? What is that paved with? You could be driving 5 miles an hour. It sounds like you're in a chase scene from Chips. It's like, fuck, I'm backing up. Is there a pterodactyl above this car? What is this? You're walking in with sneakers. All right, can you please give me a piggyback right now? This is ridiculous.